All right, good morning. Thank you for coming. I do appreciate it. My name is Charlie Diradour. I'm the president of Lion's Paw Development, a local real estate development firm here in Richmond. I'm also the founder of BaseballOnTheBoulevard.com. That for the past 6 months has been the hub for information to increase the intelligence of people around the region regarding baseball here in Richmond and the argument by and between us and the Shockoe Bottom proposal. This morning I'm calling you here to announce that Baseball on the Boulevard's website will be taken down this afternoon, and in its place, Friends of Richmond Baseball will take its place. Over the past 6 months, the arguments have gone back and forth, and they've been good and spirited arguments and intelligent arguments on both sides. And now is the time for those arguments to cease. And I wanted to do something as a reconciliation effort between our side and their side, if you will. This needs to stop being about sides and start being about welcoming the Eastern League and whatever team comes to Richmond here in a very positive way. You know, everywhere I go in this city, in the region, people are excited about baseball coming back, whether they're an avid baseball fan or just an occasional goer to a baseball game. People in Richmond want baseball back, and they're excited about the Eastern League having made the commitment to the Jones administration to bring baseball back here. We want Friends of RichmondBaseball.com to be the site that people go to in this region to get all the information they can get and share all the information they can share to make our city the most welcoming city that a minor league franchise has ever seen. I also this morning want to invite those who were of the Facebook site I Support Baseball on the Boulevard to come with us to Friends of Richmond Baseball. I also extend an invitation to those who were on the Facebook site supporting the Shockoe Bottom Center development to come to our Facebook group as well. We want to bring both universes together so that the Eastern League and the new owners understand that we are ready, willing, and able to help them prosper in this market in any way they deem correct. A couple of things. One, I want to invite the corporate community of this city, the larger employers, the medium-sized businesses here in the city, and the small businesses here in the city to come to this site and share with us their logos. We are going to have a logo page where they can upload their logo, and we will put their logo on that page, and it will be a welcoming page to show the team owner and the league that you, the corporate community, the civic groups, the church groups, are behind having baseball back here in Richmond. It's important that all Richmonders, wherever they believe the stadium should be or should have been, come together now. The arguments are over with, and we need to all come together and make this team feel welcome. While I still believe that this stadium is the best place to play baseball in the city of Richmond, and I now want to see this project that we started in January come to its logical conclusion, I want to offer my hand to those who were so vociferously against redoing this stadium and say, now's the time for everybody to get together and stretch out our collective hand to the league and to the team and welcome them here properly. Finally, in February or early March, I don't know when, and I don't think any of us know when, Peter Kirk and Opening Day Partners sent a plan to the administration for their perusal to redo this stadium, to include not only baseball, but a kids area, a skate park, an ice skating rink, and a moderate amount of retail space, the correct amount of retail space as I look at the plant. This morning I'm calling on the administration to at least call Peter Kirk. Peter Kirk and Opening Day Partners have built 14 baseball stadiums across the United States, and I believe they at least deserve to be heard from. The decision about who is going to play baseball here is in the offing right now. We know that. Where it's going to be played and how it's going to be played should be up to the administration and to the city council. We just spent, I believe it was in excess of $200,000. It may have been $150,000. It depends on who you talk to, on studies of the Chaco Center proposal. And to this day, Peter Kirk has not received one phone call from the administration. I am urging the administration to call Peter Kirk. Opening Day Partners is an expert in the field of building baseball stadiums. They don't have to bring a team here. I've spoken with Mr. Kirk. He is more than willing to come here and help us figure out what to do with this to make it more successful, this site, to make it more successful. And I think that it is incumbent upon the administration to call him and ask for his expertise. The Eastern League doesn't build baseball stadiums. None of the prospective teams build baseball stadiums. Opening Day Partners builds baseball stadiums. And I really want to stress this point with you this morning. I really want the administration to at least call Peter Kirk and see what he has to say about this. I'll take your questions. $64.95, means of ingress and egress. 2 4-lane roads, Robin Hood Road and the Boulevard. The 2000 master plan for the city of Richmond, calling for this stretch of the boulevard from the entrance ramps and exit ramps over there all the way to Broad Street to be a sports entertainment district. In my estimation, a transformation of this facility, you look anywhere, people are taking older buildings and turning them into condos or into apartment buildings, and we're reusing what we already have. And economically, in this time, in this country's history, it makes even more sense now to use adaptive reuse technologies to bring this site back to life. I think we've all known for months now, at least I've heard for months now, that if the deal didn't happen in Chaco Bottom, that the Alcoa site was the next target. I only ask this: if the Alcoa site is the next target, I want the developer to be vetted, I want the project to be vetted, and I want the taxpayers' interest to be the first and foremost interest of any political body, whether it be the administration or the council, when it comes to building a baseball stadium if it were to occur at the Alcoa site. The Richmond Braves were based on a player development model. I think Bruce Baldwin would even tell you that his directive from Mike Plant and the parent organization was not make money. His directive was develop players and bring them back up to the major league level, or take the players down from the major league level and get them squared away so we can get them back up. People weren't coming because we only had fireworks once a year, July the 4th. If you go to Durham, if you go to Greenville, if you go to any of these other minor league, Albuquerque, New Mexico, great looking stadium. I've talked about Albuquerque in the past few months. They're fireworks every Friday night. This is more, baseball is not the issue now. Family entertainment is the issue, and the Braves weren't focused, at least the Richmond Braves weren't focused on the family entertainment aspect of the model. They were only interested in player development. The player development model in baseball is gone. The family entertainment piece of the puzzle is really what minor league baseball is all about. I mean, if you can bring your kids, if you're 45 years old like I am, and you can take your wife and kids to a baseball game and spend $40 or $50 and enjoy a ball game, meanwhile the kids can also go play at a kid park or a water bumper car park like they've got in Waldorf, Maryland with the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. That's what it's all about. It's not about player development. Player development is a piece of the puzzle, but it's a smaller piece of the puzzle. So you talk about people not coming here. People didn't come here because they weren't drawn here. Thank you all very much. I appreciate it. Thanks.